In just over a week's time, we'll be able to play Modern Warfare 2's campaign early for those that have pre-ordered the game digitally, ushering in the first experience of the full Modern Warfare 2 offering. And while we have a lot on deck, since the end of the beta, I've been seeing tons of questions in regards to what's upcoming, what may be on the horizon, and in some cases, perhaps most importantly, what transfers over from the last couple of years to the full experience of Modern Warfare 2, and by extension, the new Warzone 2 and DMZ experiences later next month, if anything at all. Today we're going to be going over a quick list of things that will transfer to Modern Warfare 2 and things that won't transfer to Modern Warfare 2. Some of these things may be a bit obvious, but for others, I'm sure there's some genuine question that you'd like an explanation to, so they're going to be doing our best here in this one. As we go along, drop your thoughts below. What are you hoping to see transfer from the current accounts into the new era of COD? Drop your thoughts down below, but if you enjoyed the video, do me a favor and drop a like on it, and if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to stay up to date with all things Modern Warfare 2, Warzone 2, and DMZ as we gear up for the busiest time of year here. We've got a lot upcoming in the next couple of weeks, so if you'd like to join us on the road to 500,000 subscribers, I'd love to have you. But for now, let's take a look at what transfers to Modern Warfare 2 and what doesn't transfer to Modern Warfare 2. Firstly, let's talk about some more positive stuff here. What does transfer to Modern Warfare 2? The first and probably biggest thing to me here is COD points. Obviously, this directly correlated with real-life money that people have either put into the game or earned via the battle passes and such. This is a big one. So, pending no last-second massive course correct to the system at hand we've seen over the last few years, COD points will indeed carry over. These are likely going to be platform-based still, like my total on PlayStation 5 for Warzone is different than my total on PC, but they've carried over throughout the years through the one common thread of my Activision and Call of Duty account. So long as your account is the same from Warzone and Vanguard this year, going into Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2, you should be fine on whatever platform you're on. Now, the only variable here that I will say about this is Steam, since it's an air quote new platform in this era of COD points and interconnectivity, so that might be a fresh balance unless they classify PC as simply PC all around, where your BNet account and your Steam accounts will be the same exact thing, but there's no definitive on that just yet. But while there's a few hiccups in how things will work specifically, simple answer, yes, your COD points will transfer from the past year to the upcoming year, assuming nothing major changes here last second. Beyond that, the other thing that will transfer over from the experiences of the past year are beta earned rewards. This one's kind of the first of a two-parter, because these beta rewards will transfer to the launch of Modern Warfare 2. This includes all of the following for those who participated in the multiplayer beta: the Smashed It emblem from level 2, the Buckle Up charm from level 4, the Pass the Test player card from level 6, the Operation First Blood sticker from level 10, the Side Impact weapon blueprint at level 15, the Collision Operator skin at level 18, the No Competition vinyl from level 19, the Safety First sticker at level 21, the Floor Vehicle skin at level 26, and the Frontal Impact weapon blueprint at the max operator level of 30. So if you got to level 30, you got to see all these things in that beta. The first time we've seen any cosmetics actually in the beta in any COD game so far. So nice and cool to see the customization, how that will work. But what's nice is, again, that if you played with these, you saw it in game, these will transfer over to the full experience. Now, we have no idea how the unlocks will work just yet for the TAC-56 or the X-13, when you'll be able to unlock those, but whenever those are acquired, you'll be able to use those skins, those other cosmetic items immediately on those. Kind of the same principle with the Vault Edition M4 Weapon Vault, but that's not really following the earned rewards. That's more so just for those that bought the experience. You get to try that out a little earlier as well. But like I mentioned, that's kind of a part one of a part two situation, because we can talk about the beta and stuff that doesn't transfer. The first of which being that beta level and progression. So that means that anything you did within the beta itself, the 2 weekends either on PlayStation 4 and 5, or those on Xbox One, Series X, S, and PC, doesn't matter. Anything you did in those 2 weeks for the beta, that's not going to carry over into the main year of support. The beta level you reached, that's not where you pick up with the full game. Any weapons that you unlocked, any weapons you ranked up and earned attachments for, that will not transfer over, so that day one, you can't pick up right where you left off, unfortunately. That's something that's always been that way, but I do see this question every single year, so I think it's definitely worth touching on just for some clarity here, if you were not aware. Beyond that, though, the other big thing that we know does not transfer is your Armory from the last couple of years here. Warzone is probably the biggest question mark here out of this, so that means that everything that you ended up doing within Modern Warfare 2019, Black Ops Cold War, and Vanguard, and then it was all housed in that Warzone experience collectively, that stuff does not actually transfer over into Warzone 2 come November 16th and the launch of Warzone 2 and DMZ. So your operator skins, blueprints, calling cards, emblems, charms, camos, all that kind of stuff will not be available. And that goes the opposite way as well. Anything you end up earning within Modern Warfare 2 does not transfer back to the existing Warzone 1 experience. That's its own sort of bubble, as unfortunate as it may seem. It's something that takes that previous annual year-over-year reset. I mean, back in Black Ops 4, you couldn't use your World War II items and camos that you ended up earning in World War II the year before. It's the same principle. Instead of 1 year turnover, it's now a 3-year turnover within Modern Warfare 2019, Black Ops Cold War, and Vanguard, that sort of bubble existing for the Warzone 1 experience. To me, those are the 4 topics that are usually touched on and asked the most that I see before every single year going forward, but now, especially with Modern Warfare 2, that there is so much uncertainty on that sort of new era of Call of Duty being ushered in. Wanted to touch on those ones, but to round out everything here, I want to talk about one that very well could be a middle ground here. We don't have any idea on it. It's a wild card per se, but it is something that I'm kind of leaning towards it not being transferable, but we just don't know at the moment. Those being your XP tokens. Now, in theory, this is something that if you have them from Warzone, you should be able to use them elsewhere, right? I mean, we saw that with Vanguard. If you ended up running out of Vanguard specific tokens, you could go back and activate your Warzone tokens and then jump back onto Vanguard. And because it's connected to your Call of Duty account, it was something that those Warzone specific tokens could be used to offer up an XP boost in Vanguard as well. So in theory, that should be something you should be able to do that with Modern Warfare 2 here, given that Season 5 is still ongoing until the Season 1 launch on November 16th. So you'd think that that crossover would have some sort of period where you could boost that XP using those tokens though, right? But with the big emphasis on the new era, the new unity of the game going forward, that kind of worries me. And it's also been something that has been previously suggested by leakers and insiders that this will not actually be the case, where those double XP tokens, if you have them still, like myself, I still think that I have across my 15, 30, 45 minute and 60 minute XP tokens, I'm pretty sure that I have anywhere from like 100 to 200 XP of both regular XP and double weapon XP tokens as well. So those unfortunately may very well be going and just burning, sitting there if you don't use them in the current existing Warzone experience. But you might not be able to transfer those into Modern Warfare 2. So right now, again, that is something we don't have any information on. That will likely be expanded upon within the next couple of days to the next week and a half or so before the launch of Modern Warfare 2. We usually see some information come out officially about the ranking system, about the progression systems ahead of the launch of each game. So that's something that I'm expecting to come in the next couple of days to weeks. But right now, there's just no information on it. But for right now, that is everything that we know that transfers and does not transfer within Modern Warfare 2 of sort of larger macro scale things here within the COD franchise and your overall account connectivity. So for that, that's where we're going to wrap it up. But I'd love to get your thoughts and feedback down in the comment section down below. What do you guys think of those XP tokens, the wild cards? Do you hope to see them be transferable to the point where you can activate them in Warzone 1 and they help boost your XP yield on Modern Warfare 2? Do you think it will work like that? Whatever the case, drop your thoughts down below. But if you enjoyed the video, you found it at all insightful, do me a favor and drop a like on the video. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a single thing regarding all things Modern Warfare 2, Warzone 2, and DMZ here upcoming. We've got so much on the horizon, so make sure you're here for all of it. That said, thanks so much for watching. My name's been Espresso. I'll see you guys later. Take care and peace.